Woo! If you feeling y'all got the AC on full blast, oh man.
Info.
Yeah, it's bad.
Is unavailable in this menu.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another special episode of Trying to Survive Valhalla. I don't know what weapon we're going with. I'm just tired today, so we're gonna try to get as much as we can done. Guess we'll do the axe. Go by the head nut, right? So let's get it done. Y'all guys don't know what's going on here. We are doing YouTube here also. So we gotta get that video up there. Yo, you might be right. You might just be right, Killer Beast. Hopefully we don't see an interesting figure waving at us. Oh, you won't have to tell me twice. I will be up and out of there, man.
Chest reward.
I wish there was a way you can have what's going on in a broadcast going on to the YouTube thing, so it don't sound like I'm talking to myself. But I don't think you can do that. Let's see, what is this one? Yeah, I like this one better. Roll like.
Chest reward.
Alright, time to do some reading. Oh, my body, man. That's it. I'm exhausted.
Defense. RNC. CLD. Fit. LCK Perry. CHC. Goldberg Glyph. Is resolute charge. Cyrillic letter O. Cyrillic letter Ka. Sprinting gives a short buff to all defense. Stagger resistance. And the next melee. Cortland Green. Delay.
Huh.
1. Goldberg Glyph. 1 O circumflex resolute charge. Sprinting gives a short buff to O defense. Stagger resistance. And the next melee. Attack.
Yeah, but I would love for people just to hear what the conversation is, so they know, like, oh boy, did he talk to himself.
Increases the timing window on part. Rear Kasi.
Parts. What is that?
Goldberg Glyph. A grave resolute charge. Sprinting gives a short buff to all defense. Stagger resistance. And the next melee. Attack.
None of these is good, but I don't want to spin a thing yet, so. Not gonna reroll it, just gonna get this one, I guess. They'll go to buff. I'm lazy too, bro. We both lazy. But yeah, what happened when two people are lazy? What do you get? Just a bunch of laziness.
Tablet of Endeavor. Triangle button. Stats help. Square button. Suspend game. Confirm button. Review.
I'm surprised they never fixed this.
Risen Might. Launching an enemy has a high V-Lot chance to increase Kratos. Strength and stagger resistance for a duration. Hold.
Alright, let's cool down now.
Strength attacks and skill. Yud. TBC's refresh. While wielding the axe. Stun grabbing an enemy. Provides a blessing up. Cooldown.
Yeah, I don't want any of this. Oh, I'm so good. I am so freaking good. Oh man. Oh. So guys, y'all gonna see me a lot of tire because heat just drains your energy. Yo, killer.
There we go. Now I should go through.
Yeah, it's gonna work now. I'm pretty sure, right? Huh. Good,
An advertisement not supported by the screen reader is being displayed.
What?
Yeah, that's definitely a new one.
Wait, what?
It says that for Mortal Kombat.
Open for stats glyph.
I'm not playing Mortal Kombat.
No, when I played it. When I clicked it.
Oh. What? Well, that's weird.
Yeah. Usually I read those things like when little things popped up or whatever.
Yeah, I used
I
to
don't know
read
what
that
that's
all the
about.
time. Yeah, I used to read that all the time. What the heck?
Yeah, well.
Don't tell me they going backwards. Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck that's about. Because whenever there's events and stuff, it would say, you know.
Oh yeah, it
But
was
now it
like,
doesn't.
yeah, I think they might be going backwards. So it like degrading. It like, oh okay, the things we had to read, we're gonna have it not to read no more.
Yeah, I don't even get this stuff anymore, man.
Just like hat divers, man. I gotta check and see if it they fixed it or not because they did have an upgrade. And I mean it was a big update too.
Okay, I think all this stuff is complete.
Oh wow, you got done?
Except. Oh wait. Still got weekly, whatever.
Oh boy. Oh shoot.
7 minutes left. We'll fix that soon now.
7 minutes.
Go here right now. Here the invasion and fix that drunk.
Oh, invasion.
Get that trash fixed.
Whoa.
And okay.
Woo. Oh, they coming out with a new Stellar Blade.
Huh.
Stellar Blade 2. I have not even beat part 1. But they saying it might be in 2027 or 6.
Yeah, I just love how everything is just delayed these days, man.
Oh yeah.
I guess when everything gets super complicated, that's what you're gonna get.
Yup. Like I say, it's delayed, but not bad. Like honestly and truthfully, I don't even think what you call it bad delay. Grand Theft Auto. Cause I would have for them to do it right and do it wrong. So to me, Grand Theft Auto being delayed is not a bad thing. Especially when they saying you could walk in buildings and all that stuff. Man. Like who would not want to walk in buildings? There we go. I'd upgrade that crap. So I would have fun them to take their time than trying to fix everything with a bunch of patches that will break the game throughout the whole thing. So I would have fun them to be like, okay, you know what?
Yes.
Let's fix it, you know.
Well, that was nice and fast.
Like having a game that you got to keep passion, just gonna suck. And then, like I always say, patches break games.
The crazy game.
But what I want to hear more about is the X-Men game, the Wolverine game. When we gonna hear more about that?
Cliff. Choose one jet burst. Gold per cliff. Eye armament focus.
Or the Wolverine stuff.
Awaken and
Yeah.
blame whiplash. RT.
Imagine if that thing is accessible for the blind people. That'd be crazy. Accessible Wolverine, man, that'd be good.
That'd be nuts.
Cliff. Ose 1 Saint Gold per
Bro, that character literally felt invincible.
Frost awaken and flame.
Like when you,
R1.
like in the first one,
Yeah, I remember that.
Blessing of
that dude got smashed by tanks, machine guns, whatever craziness, and yeah, good.
1 chance to grant a reach burst when parrying. F jaw.
Wow. Yeah, I don't have nothing.
But he,
to do.
remember when he killed the dude with his claws or whatever? He's like, "Hey kids, look away, hold up."
Oh,
Alright,
yeah.
it's good.
That game was so fun.
You're like, bro, what the heck? That was the most violent thing ever.
Yeah,
That came out of nowhere.
I think the last time we heard about the Wolverine game was in 2021, I think it was. According to these people, that game was supposed to be out 2024.
Triangle button. Stats
I wonder why it's getting so delayed.
It goes back to what I was saying before about
confirmed.
things taking too long. And at the end of the day, people are gonna remember the game and the experience, not the graphics.
Triangle button.
The graphics are good like the second you play it, and then after you play it, it's like, who cares?
Yeah,
Triangle
Like look at
That button. Triangle.
uh
Stats help. That button.
the Order 1886. Why were people mad at that game? The graphics were beautiful and incredible and amazing and over the
Yes,
top
it
and
was.
whatever.
Yes, it was.
And what people remember now is that the game was short and sucked.
yeah.
So again, is what I've been saying. Graphics
Well-
are shiny and stuff in that second, but
Well,
then after that, it's like, well,
The game didn't suck.
graphics is not an experience. It's a temporary experience.
Yeah,
It's like reading a long book with a terrible storyline and horrible characters that you hate. Like, why would you know?
yeah, it's good. Yeah,
The book could be 10,000 pages, but if you know, if all the characters like that, whatever, who cares?
yeah. Just like what
Then
does it
what do you
matter?
have? You just have an empty paper bag in a way.
Yeah, and it sucks.
It's like those letters, those
But the order wasn't bad, Killer Beast. You love the story. I like
Yeah,
it.
it was whatever, but then the walking took forever.
Yeah, it was a walking simulator almost, but hey, it was fun.
Yeah, walking with the graphics loaded, pretty much.
Yeah, the graphic was very impressive. Only
And then they
thing-
had the cool energy weapon that you only use once, I think.
yeah,
Yeah, what-
energy weapons and stuff. It was fun. Only thing I didn't like is the whole shortness of the game, because when the game felt like it was finally getting started, it just ended. It didn't answer no questions. It didn't tell you what was going on. It was over.
Well, yeah, it didn't take very long yet.
Yeah, it was like that was like a game that should have had a part 2. Because nothing got answered. Why were we doing this in the first place? Why were we fighting these beast monster things? What is the organization all about? What do they represent? All this stuff, all these unanswered things. You know, it was, but the gameplay to me was fun. So yeah, I get what you're saying. The graphics don't mean everything. But I feel like people do want graphics a lot because this is why you pay for these systems. You pay for them for
Well,
the
people need to
gameplay.
learn some balance.
Yeah. You pay for them for the gameplay, but you also pay for them for the graphics. You want really top level graphics. You don't want something looking like a Nintendo game.
No, I care about stories in games. I think that's the point.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't have anything that you can say, man, what an experience, all those choices and all this stuff, then and you don't have anything. Well, you know, you just have a bunch of graphics that play while the game loads. You know, it's like, what do you have? You know, like,
For me, this way we get a little different. I care about
it's
the
like
gameplay.
saying, oh, the game has good controls, and then the gameplay is trash. It's all the same thing.
Yeah.
Again, if you don't have gameplay, if you don't have stuff that, like, you're doing things in the game and you're making choices, and you know, again, look again at all these artificial stuff that they put in a lot of these things, like I said, with Quantic Dream.
Yeah.
What are people looking forward to?
The story.
Move features? Of course not.
Oh.
But that's what Sony wanted to put in, and the game flopped. After the DLC didn't come out, people got mad, and they're like, what the heck, we didn't get story, we didn't get anything, and then, you know,
For me,
the move, and then Sony went and abandoned the move because they're so genius. It's like, really, bro, you invested all this money and time in it, and then you trashed it?
yeah, that's what they do. For me, the biggest part was,
Oh, speaking of Sony, you're gonna be so freaking enraged.
oh no.
Oh, yes. Guess what they are trashing?
What?
Sony Rewards.
Oh, what?
Yeah, they said they're probably gonna try to come up with another reward thing.
Oh,
They said this
wow.
one. I don't know why they're trashing it, but they're
Wow.
trashing it.
When they doing
Just
this?
like they did for the other one.
Wow.
Incredible. I
What
don't understand why they even bother releasing anything. It's like just
Oh my.
yeah, man. Sony's
goodness.
just getting more horrible, and more arrogant by the day, man. It's insane, these companies, bro. They charge you more and give you less.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, that's crazy. When they say they trashing it, so I can use my
I don't know.
points.
I have to read the thing and see when it is.
Oh my god.
My thing is already pretty much trash. I don't think you're even getting points anymore. But I have to see if they send me an email, an official.
Confirm button.
It was Wario64 that posted about it,
They didn't send me nothing.
but I have to check. You know.
Wow. I think they were getting mad because people were taking the rewards and buying games with it.
Select.
That's what they're supposed to do.
I know.
That's the whole point of a reward program.
They
What-
probably were like, yeah, man, this is, you know, people buying cheap games and they getting good rewards.
Select.
Man, we
Isn't
gotta
that the whole
charge
point, that you get money that you can then use for points or to put in your PSN wallet?
Yeah, these people ain't smart.
It's like saying I'm gonna give you a free pizza, but you better not eat it.
Detected momentum. When the person
Don't even order it.
Exit.
We're gonna give it to you for free, but you must never redeem it.
gains a shield that
Doesn't make any sense.
takes
Again,
the gauge.
I just don't get it, man. It's weird.
Select.
It is what it is.
Wow.
Exit. Triangle button.
Gain a moderate
Stats
luck
help.
chance on hitting a frosted
button.
enemy to receive a blessing
Suspend
the next
game.
minute.
Confirm button.
It is what it is. These companies do all kinds of.
It's so
But yeah,
stupid.
I know that probably didn't improve your day, but hey,
Yeah, man.
all we need
that's
next
so,
is for Rocket to snap is for Bing and Paid Viewpoint to say they're quitting at the same time.
Oh, yeah,
then
I would
that-
definitely snap.
That did what hella fit.
I would definitely snap. You got it.
That
That is
dude will be on that.
insanity, bro. I just don't get the whole purpose of it.
And but I knew something was gonna happen. As soon as they're like, we're remodeling our reward program. Remember they took it off for months at a time,
Yeah.
and then they brought it back. I'm like, oh, this is not good.
Oh,
Give me some Mizu vibes.
yeah, it like all the time when it comes to like giving back to the customer, it like they don't want to do it. But when it comes to them raising prices, oh, they never go back on that.
Yeah, they can always do that every time. I told you, man. Told you this would happen.
Wow.
Settings. Confirm button. Select.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Photo mode.
something gotta be done with these companies
Exit.
on this crap.
Hold on. 1 minute. Well,
Yeah. Go ahead.
however long.
Yeah. There you go, guys. Now you can't get free games. That's crazy. Like I said, at this point, it's just becoming more better to go to PC. At this point, man, it's insane. Woo! Slice them in half. Oh no. Alright, where's this stupid thing? There we go. Tired of your stupid behind. Sucker, keep moving. Stupid dragon. Not the best run, but whatever.
Look, brother, I see the one you need to get there. On your left.
What?
Behind you, incoming.
That's all you got?
Left flank.
Beat the heck out of this thing.
Behind you. Look out.
Oh, nasty. Stay down.
And Valhalla keeps the score.
No, why he tried to get back up?
Chest.
Boom. Yeah, this have not been a great run. Not a great run at all.
Strength, defense $RNC, and CLD, bit, LCK mixed room, choose one, weapon glyph, P momentous shift, activating glacial permafrost, C plus while permafrost is full, triggers a realm, shift, scoring A the axe ha bonus stun, choose 1 plus, realm, weapon glyph, 7 marksman stun, scoring a successful precision throw with the axe has a luck chance to cause a bonus stun blast, 22.
Nothing good here. Hold up, guys. When it hot like that, I gotta take a walk. I'll be back. Yeah, guys, I had to step out for a while. It is steaming hot in this room. So I gotta literally step out here and there and make sure I don't, you know, dehydrate or anything like that. So if y'all are watching on YouTube and you want to just see the action, when you hear me say hold up or whatever, just fast forward and you should be fine. Don't sit there and watch that long hold up time.
Me and Clear to take the way up.
Like I could cut it, but I gotta get programs to do that for YouTube. And I'm too lazy to look for programs to do it for YouTube. Maybe one day I'll do it, I don't know. Because like I say, when it's hot like this, y'all gonna see me walking away a couple of times and stuff like that because my room is very hot. I have the computer, I have the PlayStation, and I have the TV on. And those things accumulate a lot of heat. More than, and also all the windows are closed. So yeah, it is not really great. So when my lunch break come, I'm gonna turn the AC on for a little. Try to get it a little cool, but I mostly wait till the broadcast over and then I will turn the AC on because it make more sense. Cause everything is off. And we can get it nice and cool in here.
Tablet of
Could
Endeavor.
use some limited time
Triangle
assistance,
button.
couldn't we?
Stats
Yeah,
up.
man, this just have not been a
Suspend game.
very good one.
Button.
I have not got good rolls. I have nothing. Ain't no way I could beat this boss with this bad roll. Literally no way. But that roll light for you. Yeah. Yo. Yeah, I had to step away a little bit because it was really hard.
Burning! We're burning!
And like, you know, I don't, my windows are locked. They are closed. Can't open them either.
Yeah, that's kind of a dumb thing you'll be doing over there. Why would you have your windows locked when you don't have a working
But
AC?
That's what I'm saying. It's closed. My windows are closed. And they don't work like I can't really open them because you have all kind of nasty buzz and all kind of stuff coming in. And it's a nightmare, trust me. I did that, man. Open that window for 5 minutes. I had all kind of things crawling on me. I'm like, what the heck is this? So that's why I just be smart with what I do.
Still unpleasant.
I believe Killer Beast. Reason why I get hot, right? Because the sun goes to the the Earth get closer to the sun, right? That's what I believe it is, and that's the only thing that makes sense to me. Hello? Hello? Oh, one thing I didn't do yet. That should be a lot of damage, yep. And we gotta hit him with the last thing. He bowed down. I gotta do it. Punch him in the face. Bam, right in the face. And here, have this. Merry Christmas. Never say I didn't give you nothing.
Chest.
Oh my goodness. I got defense. So I rewrote it. Nah, I ain't gonna rewrote it. I take it. Defense and fatality. Fatality.
Chest reward.
I thought it was another one. I thought it was 3.
Chest.
Yeah, sometimes it'd be 3, sometimes it'd be 4. Oh man.
Read. Aggies a Marcus nearby enemies all and Marcus enemy requees CUNY cooldown.
What the heck is
Oh.
that? Hello?
There we go.
Killer
Yeah.
Beat. I was saying reason why I get hot in the summer because the earth gets closer to the sun, correct?
120, 30, 160. Oh, defense RNC.
That's why I believe it is, right?
Will replace your the day melon. MAF of HROTT. Nay. Win F of MROTT. Selecting will replace your current relic. Relic. Hilt of HROTTIK. Applies a mark to nearby enemies. Attacking a marked enemy reduces runic cooldowns of the equipped weapon.
Oh, it's a cooldown.
Relic. Talisman of Soul Steel. Grants a buff of Soul Steel, during which a small amount of health and rage is restored when striking enemies.
There we go.
Gonna need that. You heard me, Killer Beast?
Hmm?
I was saying reason why I get hot in the summer because the earth get closer to the sun. That only thing makes sense to me.
I mean, well, there's always a part of the earth that's near the sun. That's why you have different parts of the earth that are cooler at a certain time. Like
Yeah.
it's always gonna be cold or hot or whatever at some point, when some place.
When the earth get away from the sun, then it get cold because space is cold.
Yeah, but like I said, it doesn't technically get away. It just rotates, and then
Yeah, it rotates. Yeah.
the part that you're, well, whatever place you're in, is gonna be further away because it's constantly moving.
Yeah, it's circling around. Yeah, that's what I meant to
Now,
say.
if the sun randomly went off, then everybody would just be dead.
No, okay, everybody will freeze to death because space
Yeah,
is
pretty
cold.
much. You'll freeze in a few minutes too.
Yeah.
It won't even take that long.
Yeah, it'd be like trapping space. Like it just everybody will freeze because if you go to space, it's really
Which
cold.
again, it kind of, like I said, this is why people can't explain certain things because it's unexplainable. How do you have an energy source that's warming up an entire planet at the same time? Parts of a planet one time and parts of another planet another time. You know. That's why I said that these experiments to block it and all this,
Hold it indefinitely.
not good.
Button.
Yeah, it could go pretty
Very,
bad.
very, very bad.
Square button.
Yeah, it definitely could go very, very
But,
bad.
Confirm button. Select.
you know,
Back button.
Yeah,
Triangle.
like they're gonna spray chemicals and well, you know, supposedly.
yeah.
Triangle button.
Like I said again, like, and then what I never understand,
Back.
we got electricity, we got all this right here with the sun,
Back button.
but we can't
Yep.
use it.
Tri-
Oh, we could.
We
It wouldn't
can't-
take that. It wouldn't take.
We paying
It
all
wouldn't
this
take too
money for
much.
nothing.
Yeah, pretty much. When you have a, and I'm sure that's what it was meant for. I'm sure that's why the sun was, you know, is here. It's to provide a source of energy and electricity.
Yeah,
Again, these are what discoveries that we were supposed to be making. You know, as we evolve as a species, we make these discoveries.
yeah.
Oh, you can use the sun as energy. Like obviously, cavemen were not going to make that discovery because you
Oh,
know
of
because
course
of the
not.
times. But as we advance, especially now with AI and stuff, we could make all kinds of interesting discoveries
Oh yeah.
and keywords and all kinds of things.
Like I say, you don't have to get rid of
But
it
like I said,
fully.
it all comes back to
You don't
yeah.
have to get rid of it
That's
fully,
right.
but you can use that thing to make bills cheaper.
Dude,
Because
you could get rid of it. You technically could, because the device or whatever they use could end up storing sunlight or whatever, or storing that as energy, the same way that a battery stores energy. You know,
huh?
like look at batteries. You charge them and then they're fully charged and then you use them.
But
And
then
when
it all depends how fast. Like it would have to last throughout the whole night. Cause what about
probably
somebody want
would.
to stay up
If
all
they-
night? You know, if it
Yeah,
don't last
well.
the whole night, then you stuck without power.
Well, it would, because then you would have more than one panel and all that. Like I said, this stuff is not that hard to figure this stuff out, you know? You would have backup panels, the same way that you have backup generators if the actual power goes out. Like, what's the difference? There's no difference. And I was like, but all this
So-
stuff is, you know,
So you feel like
you know
feel
how I
they
think
should-
of it.
Yeah, you feel like they should just sell us
Well, they can, but they're not even trying. You know, it's not like
Like, yeah, because
And-
that would
and-
that be a one-time thing. Like, you know how you buy a TV, it just be something like that. You buy a TV and there you go.
I mean, you could kind of get panels and stuff now, but like they're super expensive,
Yeah, they
and
are.
they don't cover much area. Like the fact is, they could put this stuff over the whole planet.
Yeah.
Like they can just stick them in space or put them somewhere like near the like where it can store maximum amounts of energy,
Oh, I
right?
agree.
Like really quickly, and then you can just power stuff with that, Mm-hmm. Like I'm not talking about the little cheap panels you buy for your house. I'm talking about they can set these things up, and it would probably only cost probably a few million. I mean, it would probably be like 100 or 200. Maybe it would probably cost a good chunk of money,
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
but
not
at
gonna
the
say I
end,
know what I'm talking about when it comes
but
to
at
this
the
stuff,
end of the day, it will work
but so
out.
much money is being thrown away on garbage that it's like, well, why not actually use it for something
Yeah, that's
useful?
what I'm saying. Like, it will just work out at the end of the day because people will be saving money on their bills.
Well,
And
that's
then
why
people-
that's why it's never gonna get implemented.
Yeah, because people ain't gonna be over here sweating and dying. They could just keep the AC on all day and all
Yep.
night.
Well, that's why it's not gonna get implemented.
Imagine that. You could keep your AC on all day and all night, and the
Yeah.
bill don't go up not one time.
Yeah. And if you were working for an electric company, would you want that to happen?
No.
Exactly. So they're gonna fight tooth and nail to make sure it doesn't.
But that's just selfish.
Of course. But hey, who cares? It's about making money, man.
That's true.
It's like how people were saying that eventually you could have AI make all the food for you, like, like you could pour ingredients in it, or like, kind of like a 3D printer, but for food. So imagine if you had a printer that can print food at any point, any kind of food you want, as much as you want.
Oh, that would be crazy.
You wouldn't have any such thing as starvation and all that, but but then where's the money? Supermarkets will go out of business, they won't make any money, and then
But hey, at the end of the day, it'd be helping the peoples.
it would.
Everybody would be eating. Everybody would be at the same.
Yeah, but
almost at the same
yeah,
stage. You
but
still
the
got
powers that
one.
be don't care about helping people.
Nah, they don't.
They care about making cash.
Yep, and that's the issue right there. That's
Do you see food getting cheaper or more expensive? Which way do you see it going? Pretty much gets more expensive. I mean, sometimes a few items go down a few cents, like 30 cents.
Yeah.
There we go, it's good. It's like, no, not good.
Hey, what I've been saying for years is greed. It gotta be, it always with these people, it gotta be poor versus rich.
Yeah.
It always gotta be that way. And that's sad.
It is, it is advantaged versus everyone else, essentially.
Yeah. But either if, some people just meant to be in that state.
You're not meant to be, you're not meant to be anything. Everybody is meant to be, again, opportunity and chance is just what it is. Like, I don't know, like, let's say,
No, what I'm trying to
whatever it
say-
is, let's say whatever it is you wanted to do, like, and like I said, this is why AI is kind of a big deal, because
Yeah.
of the way that they're thinking about it.
Cause they
Like,
game,
for example,
it's a game
I
changer.
was reading yesterday, right now, and it can kind of already do this. Like, for example, language teachers, you can have AI teach you a language now if you wanted to.
Oh
And
wow.
they're getting to a point where you can have AI teach you music. So you wanted to learn how to play the piano, you can have a machine teach you that.
Oh wow.
And people always look at this stuff the wrong way. It's like, oh, AI can play for you, and then it loses creativity. It's like, dude, AI can also teach you to play.
Yeah.
Why do people always look at, like, they always look at the cup as half empty instead of half full?
Yeah.
Like,
They
people
always
have
do
this
that.
weird thing about, like, it's like, let's always look at the negative side of something.
Yeah, and start looking
You
at
know?
the positive.
Instead of, like, people choose what to do with these tools. It's like saying, oh, the internet, all it does is teach you how to go on TikTok and waste time. No! I have learned so many things on the internet.
Me too.
It's like, the internet is like an open book, man. It's unlimited knowledge in there. You can learn anything you want, whenever you want. Think about that. Why have we ever had such power? Where you can just, if you have a doubt about something, if you wonder about something, if you wanted to ask a question about, all you have to do is ask your speaker, go on the internet and look it up.
Yup.
And now you can ask an AI, and now the AI can do research for you. Now you can say, can you research this stuff?
Yup. But some people don't like that. They like get the old school. Increase.
Like yesterday, I was asking it if certain games had ever been on PlayStation Plus and stuff, and it was telling me. It's like, oh, in this year this game came out, and according to the records, this game never was on Plus, and they told me what was there last month and this month, and I'm like, well, what games are coming up? And they told me some game that hadn't been really confirmed that they think it might be coming up, and all this, and it's like, man, this is incredible. You can just sit here chatting to the thing and asking it anything.
Yeah. And that's the beautiness
If
of
you
AI.
want to learn about physics, it will teach you about physics. If you want to learn about math, you could, like again, imagine how useful this would have been back in school, like when we were
Oh
there,
my goodness,
back in
so
the day.
useful.
When a teacher, like, because half these teachers, they don't even know how to explain their math problems or whatever it is that they get, whatever assignment you get. So imagine if you're like, okay, I don't understand that. Why is it like this?
Yeah.
Why do I have to carry these numbers? Or why do I have to move this here? Why does, how do you solve for X or Y or whatever it is that you're doing? How do you do these equations? And it would literally, it would sit there all day, as long as you need. Especially if you pay the $20 or $30, you could be on that thing for 12 hours on that math problem if you want, until you get it perfectly. You could keep asking, give me examples, give me ideas, give me this, and it would do that.
Yeah,
But people always look at it, oh, it's going to destroy humans. It's like, dude.
No, it made things better. Especially you have a disability. Wow.
You saw that thing with the car, with the shopping. That was crazy. That's probably the craziest thing you've seen in a long time.
Oh yeah.
I can guarantee you. When I said it's gonna blow your mind, I was probably not exaggerating.
No, you
'Cause
wasn't.
you sounded kind of shocked when you heard it. You go, what?
I couldn't believe it.
You were not expecting it.
You wouldn't expect that, no. That's why I say a lot of people say,
Imagine if it worked like that across the field, across games, across movies, across navigation.
it opened up a whole new world. That's all that does. And it's sad.
Like you could go to these AIs and say, okay, what are some drinks that have low calories that still taste good?
Yeah.
And it will come up with stuff. You can literally give it a list of. You can go in your fridge right now and look at all the random stuff you have in there and say, I have this cheese and this butter and this whatever, and then give it a whole list and say, or you could even just take a picture and say,
Yeah.
okay, what can I make with all these random ingredients? And it comes up with stuff.
Yeah.
It's like what the heck? It's like, you can make a whatever pie. It was like what? How did they come up with this stuff? It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I think all that stuff, a lot of it is it's just made from scratch. It just comes up with stuff. It's like, yeah.
I think the whole thing with this whole
So
AI,
you could become a chef, really. You could ask it about chef stuff if you wanted to do that.
I think the whole thing with this whole AI situation, I think people just afraid.
And it does it quick, man. Quick.
Yeah. I
In
just feel,
seconds.
I just feel people is afraid of AI.
People are afraid of everything.
Everything new, yeah. It always like that. Remember they were afraid of 5G?
No, the thing they were really afraid of was digital items. Man, when digital was becoming a thing, oh man, the fear. Oh
yeah.
my gosh, this is the end.
This is the
like, dude,
end, we
come
know it.
Even Sony, we will never release anything digital. Get out of here, man. People forget these things.
For real.
Sony literally said some stupid junk like that. And now they don't want to release physical things. Now they have digital only PS5s with no hard drive in it.
Yeah.
Get out of here with no disk drive. Get out of here with this junk. Talk about you're gonna release not physical only, man.
And then they made fun of it too, remember? With the CD. This is how you share a
You put
PlayStation.
a disc inside your console.
No. It say. This is how you
Xbox
share.
doesn't-
This is how you share games with your friend. Here you go.
Yeah.
No,
I
no,
gotta admit that was pretty funny.
That was hilarious. But then now,
And
like
then Xbox did it back to them. That was pretty funny.
like that was just crazy. Like, but like I
Man.
say, they always scared when something
I
new.
think they need to evolve the next thing with digital. They need to make digital items you can lend to people. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
already do this because I do this from my public library a lot for books and stuff like that.
But they already doing
and
that
it,
now.
and it works. And it
They
works
already-
the same way I told you.
But they
You
doing that
pretty
now
much-
with the Nintendo Switch. Too.
Yeah, but they gotta do a PlayStation and stuff.
Yeah, with
an
PlayStation
Xbox.
now.
Where I can give you my key and you can play it, and then you can give it back.
Yep. They
But
literally-
I think the way it works on the Switch is the way it works in the libraries. I think it expires after a couple of weeks.
yeah.
So like the person has it and then you can't play it while they have it. Well, actually, I think you can still play it
I think
with
so.
the Switch,
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, you can play with them. Yep. It like share play, but better, way better.
Yeah, because they actually have the game and can download it, so there's literally zero lag.
Yep.
Because you don't have to worry about any of that.
That's crazy. Sony took what PlayStation did and did it better. I mean, Nintendo took what PlayStation did and did it better. That's crazy.
And that's what people kind of, that's what Xbox, I think Xbox wanted to do something with digital stuff, and then the people were kind of against digital at that time.
Yeah.
And then if you want a more recent example, self-driving vehicles, everybody was like, oh my god, these are terrible! And now people go on them and they're like, man, I feel so much safer when the car is driving by itself than when there's a human in there.
They funner, yeah.
I don't know, it's a safety thing, man. Like, the comments I keep hearing over and over is like, you will never know what it's like until you try it. It is so much different than a person. Like,
I believe
you
it.
don't realize how terribly people drive until you try a self-driving car. That's what I keep hearing. Like, you have no idea how bad people are as drivers. They are terrible.
Yeah, they are.
These things drive perfectly. When they brake, they don't just smash their foot on the brake and then the car just stops and your seatbelt like catch you in the chest. Yeah, like everything they do is timed perfectly. By the time they reach 0 miles an hour, they're already at the light. Like these things, like they're accelerating. They do it smoothly, slowly. You know, like none of this weird like braking and turning and all this. Like people drive terribly, man.
Oh yeah.
They really do. That's because half the time they're not seeing what's next to them or what's behind them or whatever. Because they can only look in a few directions. They can look in front of them, left, right, and stuff, and then behind them, you don't see how that stuff. I mean, you have the mirrors, but obviously, you know, people have blind sides and all that.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen with self-driving. They can see in 360
wow.
all around the car.
This game is screwing me now. Wow. Stupid game, man.
And
All the things.
yeah, for the most part, it drives perfectly, unless it has to brake suddenly for whatever reason or whatever. Like if somebody randomly gets in the way. There's no the reason. Like if you have some random error, it's mostly because of people. Because if somebody like runs in front of a car or something, then it has to brake really quick or whatever. You know, it can't just take its sweet time. You know. So the random things that it does, like you know, with the turning, it's because like I mean, from what I've heard, is because people do dumb things and the car has to react quickly. But imagine when no one drives anymore, which is kind of crazy to think about. You have zero humans driving, and all the cars are empty in the front. Like there's no one in the front seat of any car, in any driver's seat.
Wow.
Like they're all empty.
That would be.
I mean, I don't even think there will be driver seats. I think there will be like storage areas and stuff. Like once you no longer need that space for steering wheels and all that, you could probably put all kinds of stuff in there. And you can probably have a hole in there, like a maybe another trunk type thing, or you could just put some like what you were saying about the PS5. You could probably just install it there in the front where the steering wheel is. Just stick it in there, like because you're not gonna have any of these things. Like man, it's gonna be crazy, man.
For real.
It's going to be nuts. And then like you know how much more space you're gonna have because cars are not gonna be sitting there. If you think about it, cars they literally sit in parking lots half the time, like most of the time. You're in the store and these things are just taking up a ton of space for no reason. Miles and miles of space that they take up in these parking spaces for no reason. They just sit there with no one in it for hours. You go to work, that thing sits there from 9 all the way to 5 o'clock with no one in it. It's just wasting space. You're like, man. I didn't know what you could do with all that space. Is you could build things there. You could do. It's incredible.
Oh yeah.
Because remember, once they can drive themselves, they're gonna drop you off at work and take off and just go somewhere else. Like they're not gonna just sit there and park. You're not gonna need it. You're not gonna need that anymore.
Well, you're gonna have to have a way to get it back.
You summon it. That's what you can do with Teslas. You can summon them.
Oh wow.
They'll summon. Yeah, Tesla has this new feature. You can let's say you're inside the store. You're about to get out of the store. You stand by, like outside the store or whatever, and you click the button on the app, and the car comes to you.
That's crazy.
From the parking spot that it's in, it literally goes over there where you are, and then you open the door, you get in, and then you just leave.
That
It
is
just comes by
crazy.
itself. Just literally backs out of the parking spot and then it comes to you. They
That
call it
is
smart
nuts.
summon. Yeah, you click the summon button on the app and that's it, and it just comes to you. So think about it. It's raining. You no longer have to get wet and run over there and grab the car and get the keys. Nah, you just summon the car and that's it. Crazy, man.
That's nuts, bro.
It's already working now. People use it all the time.
Wow, I see why them
Yeah.
them things is.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bro. That's freaking convenience. That's what that is.
Yeah, you ain't lying. That is
That-
very convenient.
That's like, man. Bro, I cannot tell you how many times we've been in a store or whatever and it's raining. It's like, wait, we gotta get the car. Let's bring the car here. Let's bring the car. But it's a nightmare.
It is.
Gotta go over there with an umbrella and all this. Ah, man. Click that button, that car come right. Just get in, does it? Crazy.
The tether, quickly.
Oh man, I can't wait for Waymo to come to this area. I want to try that thing out,
know,
man.
that's
People
right.
over here are kind of scared, but I want to check that thing out.
Yep. It should be here next month, right?
No, next year I think, or by the end of this year I think. I don't know. At some point in the next few months, in the next whatever months.
Oh wow.
Like I said, I think they're testing them now. So, but they're probably still working on, you know, all that stuff. So, if you happen to be out and about or whatever with your mom or whoever, and then you see a car randomly driving with no one in it, you're like, well, there we go. Don't think the thing is haunted or possessed or whatever. It's just probably a Waymo car.
It's a rainbow.
Start getting stronger the longer you fiddle around.
Yeah, a lot of people are gonna be like, it's haunted. Like I said, people are just not prepared for this stuff. They are so not prepared, man.
Nah, they're not.
They're gonna be going nuts.
Like I said, it works out for people with disabilities so much. Cause like I say, when we get these
See about that little
self-driving
pizza
cars,
oven that was like, I think it was Pizza Hut that had it. They had like a self-driving pizza oven. It's literally like an oven on wheels. It drives to your house and delivers pizza.
oh wow.
And it was like delivering pizza to the person's house. It's like a little oven with GPS on it. So they click the button at the pizza chain and then it just goes to your house. It just kind of walks like a roll over there.
Oh wow.
And then people were getting in front of it and it was like, excuse me, you need to move. I am delivering the pizza.
Oh wow.
That's way too funny, bro. Like, bro, that's hilarious. And then I think if people keep getting in front of it, call the cops.
Oh wow.
Like, 'cause, you know, people like to take pictures and, you know, whatever. And then they interrupt it, and then it can't, you know, it keeps dodging people. And then people keep running into it. You know they're gonna do some crazy stuff like that with the Glide, I bet. Trying to run in front of it and stuff.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like, nah, this is gonna be annoying. That's like,
Oh, where's that? Especially when it
Yeah.
first come out. Oh man.
yeah, people are just gonna see the thing turning and stuff.
They're gonna be, oh yeah, let me get in front of it. I wonder if I jump in front of it, would it hit me?
Yeah, the dude was saying that somebody I think almost got knocked out because I think
Idiot.
Stevie Wonder was testing it. You know, he's like a blind musician.
Yeah.
Would be a good
But that dude has a bunch of security, so some people were trying to jump in front of it and they just grabbed them.
Oh
Come
wow.
here! I'm like, yeah, very bad idea to probably mess with those people.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Very bad idea.
Hold on, Killer Bees. All right, guys. I see y'all on Wednesday, next Wednesday, hopefully. And we'll try it again. That run was pretty boongy, but hey, it is what it is. I hope y'all guys enjoyed it.
You suck.
Hit that subscribe. No, it just I kept getting.
Like Shao says, it's official. You suck.
Nah, man. It literally because I was getting bad stuff. But that's how road lights work.
Nah.
You get good stuff, you get bad stuff. That's
What
just
the
how
heck
it
were
is.
you even playing?
I was playing God of War.
Oh,
So all right.
oh, that's a roguelike mode. That mode that it hasn't. That new
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, Valhalla.
Does it read with text to speech or?
Yeah, but it don't read like this. Like you have to put your glasses on so it can read what you call it for you.
No, brother.
But other than that,
Great.
yeah, it read everything else. But
So
with
the
that
same
said,
thing it doesn't read in the regular, it doesn't read in the
nah, it
DLC.
don't. No.
All right, I'll be back too then.
All right, man. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that like button so more people get to see this. And also leave a comment if you have any other games you'd like to see me play. With that said, guys,
Infinite.
y'all have a wonderful and amazing day. Rocket Gamer is outie. Bye-bye.